because most people just flat out don't. And very seldom do I see people with a list. Now, I happen to use my phone and I have an app called AnyList, A-N-Y List, L-I-S-T. Oh, we need batteries. I have Sam's Club, all different types of stores. TJ Maxx, just wherever you shop. And as I run out of something, or I just all of a sudden go, ooh, I want to get some more X, then I go to my phone and I put it down. So there are people who do keep their list on their phone, but most people I see in the store have no list. So chances are you're going, oh, I don't need a list because it's all up here. Well, guess what? So is everything else up there. So think about it. When you go in a store and you don't have a list, you really don't have a plan. And so more than likely you're grabbing things and you're like, ooh, they've got grapes on sale. Ooh, they've got this. Ooh, I haven't had that in a long time. And of course, stores know how to strategically place things that are at eye level, that are front and center, so that those are the things that we, without a list, we buy way more than we need. So, for example, if you're one that goes shopping, say, every 2 weeks, chances are you're coming home with enough things for 3 weeks. And as I talked about a few weeks ago, you end up with things that end up going bad because you thought, oh, well, I need this and I need that, especially when it comes to parents. Wasted money. So instead, have a list. Now, I'm also very big, and I'll probably do another episode on that. But when you do see something that's a great deal, then definitely buy more, but do something with it. It doesn't make sense to buy more or to buy things only for them to go bad. But if you see that, oh, what, now they're cheap, I like them. But if I start seeing them get a little soft, boy, they hit the freezer. And then they're great. Have a list, have a plan. Know that, okay, I'm going to use these items. Another way we waste is, for example, things that have a date on them, like your meats, deli items, even your produce. Make sure you're using them within that time. And so, for example, if you're buying bacon or you're buying something where there's a little date, or breads or whatever it is, know, pay attention to that date. And in your mind, if it's 2 weeks from the day that you're buying it, know that you're going to use it all within those 2 weeks. And if not, simply freeze it. But too often we don't really pay close attention. Most things have a date. Now, even canned things have dates. Usually they're not a concern because they are far out there. But a lot of items, things that you wouldn't think about, have a date. So make sure that you're paying attention to that. Have that list. Plan out where you're going to be having for the next 2 weeks or the next week. Have that list and then make sure that you're buying the things on the list. If you come Because again, it's like someone handing you money and then you tear it up and throw it away. That's what we're doing when we. So pay close attention to. Again, this is a free app, AnyList. There's lots of things. Or the good old fashioned on a little piece of paper. I do that with a lot of those free tablets I get here and there. Because a lot of times I'll even have it on my phone. But I know that for me, sometimes I rather actually have paper. And so I will transfer it. But even then, as I'm transferring it, sometimes I'll catch myself going, do I really need that? And I'll realize, no, maybe I don't want that after all. No, last time I had it, we didn't like it. But again, the more we're prepared, we're less likely to fall into buying all of these things that later we're going, why did I buy this? Or what did I buy it for? This happens a lot with ingredients. We'll see a recipe, we'll be watching TV. Maybe you go somewhere out to eat and there's something you think, oh, that was really good. And you find out there was one ingredient that really made that dish. Make a note of what it is. I know I have maybe even put it on the list. Buy this certain spice, this certain ingredient. But then I don't put why and what it was going to go into. But the more you do things like that, then when you see that item and you go, oh yeah, I wanted to get that, you also know how you're going to use it. No more buying things and then a week, a month, several months later, you're going, now why did I buy this? And then again, it's another item that sits in your cupboard that doesn't get used and may eventually expire. So make sure you have the list before you leave the house. Go through what are the things that you need. Make sure, take inventory, because again, often we're buying things that are repeats. We already have those things. So again, if you are that person that makes a list, please let me know. Wave at me. Let me know, because we need to. And let me know, do you just go the old-fashioned way, pencil and paper, or do you use an app? There are lots out there, but they're great, and it does, like anything else, it'll take time for it to become a habit, but that's okay. The more you do it, the better you'll be, and the more money that you will save. So come back next week. If you have particular questions, maybe specific things you want to know, more ways to save money so that you keep it instead of giving it away. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. And again, if you are a list taker and you use it, please, please let me know. Take care. Have an amazing weekend. God bless.